Fox 5 continues to salute our nation's heroes on this Veterans Day, a local nonprofit helping reunite military families ahead of the holiday season. Sharon Raget spoke with the group that is having this real impact on this day. Sharon?
Yeah, as we salute our servicemen and women this Veterans Day, it's important to remember many of them are alone or going through recovery and rehabilitation without their families around. Tonight I spoke to a local veteran who was reunited with his parents after a serious injury and who tells me that simple flight gave him hope and the will to keep fighting. Army Staff Sergeant James Pierce has seen things most of us never will.
I was injured in Afghanistan October 1st of 2012. I was hit by a suicide bomber where it killed 3 of my teammates, and I'm one of 3 survivors.
Pierce, a North Carolina National Guardsman for over 14 years, was serving with the 514th Military Police Company out of Winterville when the explosion happened, changing his life forever.
I stayed in Walter Reed for about 3 years. I had 9 reconstructive surgeries. I had a plate put in my wrist, a plate put in my leg, on my left leg, and I took some shrapnel on my chest and also my legs.
He says his recovery and rehabilitation lasted for years and was a true test of faith.
I basically had to learn how to walk again. I had to learn how to use utensils since my left hand was severely injured.
During that difficult time, it was nonprofit Luke's Wings that helped fly Sergeant Pierce home to see his family during special occasions. Luke's Wings flew him home and sometimes brought his mother and father to him. All complimentary flights dedicated to wounded or sick military members.
Just having your family with you during especially a difficult time means everything. And to be able to have a family member there just by your side will give you inspiration, give you hope, will give you that little bit of kick that you need to get past the rough alone times during the holidays.
Pierce says the nonprofit was essential to his recovery, and if one miracle wasn't enough...
If it wasn't for Luke's Wings, I wouldn't have my beautiful wife that's sitting right next to me.
No, it's not in their job scope to play matchmaker, but a volunteer with the nonprofit introduced Pierce to Mitson, now Pierce's wife.
Extremely grateful. I think we were both coming home from bad dates that day, and we both called our friend Jennifer, and she just got this little light bulb. It's like, hey, let me just set you guys up.
Mitson says she's seen how Luke's Wings has a real impact.
You can just see it in their faces. They come back to Walter Reed completely lit up and just refreshed again, and you can't ask more than that.
There's been times where the service members will call us right after their flight, crying, thanking us, saying, thank you, you've saved my life. I was very, very lonely getting treatment, and all I needed was my mom's hug.
Now, with the holidays fast approaching, flying families and lifting spirits is a top priority. And for veterans like Sergeant Pierce, it can make all the difference in the world.
One of my favorite quotes is that I received from my father while I was in the hospital. It's not what happens to you that will define who you are, but it's what you do with what happens that will make you the man that you need to be. I just try to live by my father's guidance.
And unfortunately, with coronavirus, Luke's Wings went from booking 80 flights a month to just 2 or 3. So they've expanded their services to offer complimentary train rides and gift cards for gas. And all donations that come in now will go towards their No Soldier Spends Christmas Alone campaign. If you want to help, there'll be a link on our website, fox5dc.com.